our presentation. Today, we will break down the anti-illegal drug investigation process, starting from intelligence gathering all the way to post-operations procedures. Our focus is to identify the key operational stages, understand the roles of involved agencies, and see how each step connects to form a complete operational workflow. Illegal drugs remain one of the major security threats in the Philippines. In this video, we walk through the complete anti-illegal drug investigation process, from intelligence gathering to post-operation procedures, highlighting the operational stage, the rules of involved agencies, and the procedural requirements under the PNP Manual and Republic Act 9165. The process of investigating illegal drug activities follows a structured flow. This ensures legality, accountability, and protection of human rights. The anti-drug investigation flow chart includes: first, intelligence gathering; second, case build-up and coordination; third, pre-operational planning; fourth, actual operation; fifth, post-operation procedures; sixth, documentation and inquest; and lastly, monitoring and follow-through. Stage 1, intelligence gathering. The first stage is intelligence gathering. Here, law enforcement units such as PNP, PDEA, and local intelligence networks collect information about suspected drug personalities, drug dens, and illegal drug transactions. Information may come from: first, surveillance; second, confidential informants; third, tip-offs from community; and lastly, previous police records. The objective is to verify if illegal drug activity truly exists and determine whether further investigation is justified.
Stage 2, case build-up and coordination. Next, investigators enter the case build-up phase. At this point, agencies deepen their investigation by gathering additional evidence, documenting patterns, validating information, and preparing legal requirements. Coordination with PDEA is crucial. Since PDEA is the lead agency in all anti-drug operations, this coordination ensures compliance with national protocols and prevents overlapping or unauthorized operations. Stage 3, planning and pre-operation procedures. Once the case is validated, the team proceeds to planning and pre-operation procedures. This stage includes crafting the operational plan, assigning team rules, conducting mission briefing, assessing risk, securing coordination forms or pre-operation reports, preparing equipments and documentation. Tools planning ensure that the operation is legal, safe, and strategically sound. Stage 4, actual operation. The operation itself, whether a bypass, search warrant service, or interdiction, must strictly follow procedural guidelines. During the operation, officers must properly announce their authority or in warrant service. Arrest must be lawful and documented. Evidence must be immediately marked. Safety of civilians, suspects, and officers must be maintained. This stage is the most sensitive because it produces the evidence and circumstances that will later be presented in court. Stage 5, immediate post-operation procedures. After the arrest or seizure, officers must follow post-operation procedures, which include marking and photographing seized items, preparing an inventory with required witnesses, ensuring proper chain of custody, drafting the post-operation report, presenting suspects and evidence to the appropriate authorities. These procedures ensure the integrity of evidence so it will be admissible in court.
Next is documentation and inquest proceedings. Investigators prepare affidavits, laboratory requests, and other supporting documents. The suspect and evidence are turned over to the prosecutor for inquest, where the legality and sufficiency of the arrest and evidence are reviewed. If the evidence is strong, a case is formally filed in court. The last stage is monitoring and follow-through. This includes updating intelligence, tracking the progress of the case, identifying possible accomplices or drug network, preparing for follow-up operations. Operations do not end with a single arrest. Each case contributes to larger anti-drug strategies. Understanding these stages agency rules and procedural linkages allows learners to construct accurate and meaningful flowcharts.
In real case scenario, an operation in Pampanga, Central Luzon, on May 14, 2025, the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, conducted a bypass operation in Angeles City, Pampanga. The operation resulted in the seizure of about 101 kilograms of suspected shabu or methamphetamine hydrochloride, estimated at 686.8 million street value. Arrested were two suspects, one a foreign national or allegedly Chinese, and a Filipino cohort, are both considered high-value targets. Items seized included the illegal drug package, concealed, and other items, non-drug items, used in the operation.
Intelligence and surveillance. Before the operation, PDEA likely tracked suspicious persons or trafficking routes leading to identification of high-value targets and the scheduling of a bypass. Large-scale seizures of this magnitude typically come from prior intelligence. Second, case build-up. Undercover or confidential informants and investigators likely validated the involvement of suspects, planned the drug transfer, and prepared the bypass scenario. Third, pre-operation and coordination. PDEA led the planning. Operation authorized under internal protocols. Team prepared for purchase, arrest, and evidence control. Fourth, execution of operation. The bypass was executed. Suspected shabu was retrieved in the act or seized. Suspects arrested promptly. Fifth, seizure and evidence recovery. The 101 kilograms package was confiscated at point of operation. Non-drug items, packaging paraphernalia, also secured. Documentation and custody lab submission. As per standard procedure, seized contraband and evidence would be subject to marking, inventory, chain of custody procedures, and subsequent submission to laboratory for chemical examination, though media report does not list lab result. Procedural law under Republic Act 9165 mandates this. Inquest and filing of charge. Suspects would face charges under RA 9165 for sale and trafficking and possession of illegal drugs. Post-operation reporting and monitoring. PDEA and law enforcement agencies would compile reports, coordinate with prosecutors, secure evidence, monitor judicial process.
As we have seen, anti-illegal drug operations in the Philippines follow a strict and methodical process, from intelligence gathering, case build-up, operation planning and execution, to the proper handling of evidence and filing of charges. Real case scenarios demonstrate that behind every arrest and every seizure, there are clear procedures that law enforcement must follow. These rules, from the PNP Operational Manual to Republic Act 9165, exist to ensure that operations are lawful, evidence is preserved, and justice is upheld. For strengthening coordination among agencies, respecting human rights, and remaining committed to procedural integrity, we created an environment where the rule of law prevails and communities became safer.